All right, picking this game up in the second period. Montreal completely dominated the first period, and looking at it right now, Fahidi is offsides, I believe. Yeah, Lundell was offsides. So getting this started. Wrong day for me, but everything is working out okay. So see what's happening here. Give you some scores as the night is rolling along. And I love this night. So it's going along this well. Highest face-off percentage. Montreal 6-1-2. Florida 7-2. Avalanche 7-2-1. Why doesn't that surprise me? Montreal completely dominating the first period. Makes it scares me a little bit when it comes to the easy schedule that Washington has. It should, because they're going to run away with the President's Trophy. Hell yes. By the way, Ovechkin 8 goals away. He scored today in San Jose. Ovechkin 8 goals away. 3-1 Tampa Bay. Easy schedule that Washington has going into the playoffs. That is going to hurt them. Well, who are they going to play? I think Ottawa is going to get 7. It will hurt them if they play the Rangers. If they play the Rangers, that will hurt them. Because the Rangers have a lot of experience. Other than that, they're going to beat Carolina in the second round. So, you know, they're going to beat Carolina in the second round. So, I think the Capitals, it's been their year, man. I mean, I said they was the most improved team. I didn't know they'd be this improved, but Capitals are doing what Capitals do, man. They get it done. And, they destroyed San Jose today, 6-1. I mean 5-1. So Obi and the boys doing their thing, folks. And the Capitals are going to get salute to you, Iman. Capitals are going to get that President's Trophy. Manzano, all this. I think if Florida continues playing like this, like they have since the deadline, they're unbeatable. I don't think there's any team physical enough to deal with them. Look at what happened to Toronto. Um, that's Toronto. That's not Montreal. When I look at Montreal, I see 24 banners hanging up in the sky, and I see the next juggernaut in the NHL beginning next year. Toronto got major issues about winning the big one. Iman, how did you like your Giants off season so far?
Yeah, no, but I think it's for me. It's too soon for Toronto. I think they're 2 years ahead of schedule. Do you agree?
All right, Florida just scored 2-1. Toronto? No, why would they? These
No,
guys
no,
have been
no. I'm
together.
talking about Montreal. Montreal.
Oh, Montreal? I don't know. Iman says below the Giants off season. Um, Montreal, it can go either way, but the whole world wants to see them come back, and they
Yeah,
got to come back.
yeah. But do you? I'm talking about in terms of the playoff teams that the Panthers are going to be facing. Do you think if they
No,
continue playing?
you're not going to. You playing the big boys. They're not playing the big boys. You understand what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
you're probably whoever wins that division is going to get the Senators, and I don't think that's going to be easy.
Honestly, I think I like the Senators, but I don't think they have a chance.
I think they can beat they can upset anybody. It's just about time that talent finally came together.
Yeah,
Hey,
no, I think I w- to me I would rather stay at number 2 or 3.
two, you
Yeah,
want to
2 or
say
3.
if you go three, you're gonna play. Oh no, you ain't gonna get three. If you don't win your division, you're gonna play Tampa.
That's a good matchup. Do you like that matchup for my Tampa, Florida, or that's a horrible matchup? You think?
That's a horrible matchup because Tampa's gonna remember what happened a year ago. And
Uh,
Tampa got bigger stars than you do. You only got two stars. That's it. Uh,
you don't consider Marshawn the star,
yeah, I keep forgetting he's there. I don't even think about he's there. I keep forgetting I don't know.
and Sam Bennett too.
Ramos, Sam Bennett's now superstar. Ramos says, "Hell no, I don't want Tampa."
Or it. I w- if we get number 3, who do we face then?
No, if you don't win the division, Tony, you're gonna play Tampa.
So it would be more beneficial to
To win
play
the division, yes. To pull
and
away from
play.
Tampa and
And
play Ottawa or Montreal or the Rangers.
I think I would rather face the Rangers, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't have a problem. I don't see a problem with that. I think the Rangers will get the Capitals more of a problem than Tampa. I mean Florida.
Yeah, because Florida has the Rangers number in the playoffs. Have you seen the past few times we faced them in the playoffs? We dominated them.
Yeah, but Tony, again, that's the Rangers. Round two is going to be different for you guys. Round two is going to be a lot different.
And don't forget, we get Matt Kachuk at the we get
Comes
Matt
back to the playoffs.
yeah
He
at the
comes
beginning
back.
of the playoffs.
Yeah, he comes back. Yeah, he'll be back. He'll be ready to
And,
go too.
yeah, and do you think the reason why these injuries have happened with the Panthers is the amount of playoff games they've
I,
played the
I,
past 2 seasons?
I think with the Chuck, he was acting like an idiot at that stupid world bullshit,
Oh, uh, so,
that Four Nations crap.
oh, did who was the head coach for Canada? Was it Berube?
Canada, it was Tampa Bay's coach.
Oh, John. So Mar. So who told him not to put him with McDavid again?
McKinnon. McKinnon told him.
They can't stand each other, or is it just that McKinnon hates him in general?
I don't think McKinnon hates him. I think McKinnon's tired of him being talked about all the time. McKinnon's on his way to something Connor McDavid never did. Win back-to-back MVPs.
During the height of his powers, did uh did Gretzky win back like multiple back to back MVPs?
Gretzky won 9 MVPs in a row. Man, I don't know.
Not wait 9 in a row?
Yes,
Wow, that's crazy.
the entire 1980s was Wayne Gretzky.
Did the '90s get dominated by one player when it came to MVPs,
No, that has
or was
never
the
been done
'90s?
again. That has never been done again.
I
I
think.
don't.
Do you think that? Do you think the reason why at the time that Gretzky did that is because there wasn't anybody to compete with him, or the media just favored Gretzky?
Media favorite Gretzky. You gotta remember something. Yeah, nine, man. You gotta remember something. The Canadian media was running things back then. It's not like that now. Since Bettman got in.
So so basically Gretzky was like Jordan in the '80s.
Yes, exactly.
When you in the 80s, was it always you would always just see Edmonton games or Kings games?
You saw that in the end of the 80s. You saw in 1988, 89. You saw nothing but King games. Who would they show back? Oh, you see Montreal all the time.
Oh, the Canadiens?
Yeah,
How about
they're the
Detroit or any of the
no,
American teams?
Detroit was terrible back then.
Any of
90,
the
90
Islanders?
yeah, I saw them every night if I cared to. Then when Mario Lemieux had that bomb squad with the Penguins, that changed everything.
Oh, with Yager
Yeah,
and
that team changed everything. Ron Francis, Vic Tocchet, that team changed everything.
what year was Ronick drafted?
I think 89, I think.
So his career was mainly the 90s. It wasn't the 80s.
No, he didn't. Well, he wasn't in the league in the 80s.
Oh, okay.
It was all, and when Mario had that squad, the problem with Edmonton was, Tony, they played too late at night. People didn't stay up to watch that.
Was Toronto good around that time too?
No, they were horrible. Pittsburgh came on every night at 7 o'clock, 7:30. So you got to see the Penguins every night.
The Rangers?
Nah, not till Messier got there.
The Islanders or Sabres?
Sabres, yeah, because they had LaFontaine and they had McGill. You saw a lot of Sabres. You saw a lot of Sabres back then.
Was were the North Stars good?
Yeah, and then they moved to Dallas.
When did they move to Dallas? Do you remember?
1993.
As a hockey fan, do you still see them as a Minnesota North Stars over the
No, Dallas, because they've been in Dallas over 30 years. Dallas.
were the
Dallas.
pre uh wait the Predator Nashville and Columbus, were they around in the 80s and 90s?
No, those are Millennium teams.
Oh, those were 2000, like in the 2000 late 90s, early 2000s.
No, 2000s.
I was talking to a friend and he thinks they might put a team in Cleveland or Cincinnati for hockey.
Yeah, I don't know when. I know Bettman wants Arizona again.
Oh, and Arizona and
Yeah, that's what the players want.
or another team in California, maybe Sacramento or San
Nah,
Diego.
no, he ain't touching California no more. You got three teams in California.
Do you think he wants to prove another point and put another team in Florida, maybe Orlando?
Nah,
Or do you think he wants to force the Atlanta idea?
he's definitely going to force the Atlanta idea. There's no question about that.
Does
He's going to force
Dallas
that.
like does Dallas do the Stars dominate the whole state?
Yeah, it's the only team in the state.
So that's what I'm saying. So if they get a team in Houston, it's going to be hard for Houston to get a loyal fan base because most of those fans in that city are Dallas Stars fans.
If they care about hockey, yeah, Iman, Iman, you should pull up. Yeah, here's the link.
Oh, I was reading rumors. Apparently, the that Aaron was in the middle of negotiations with the Steelers, but they ended up signing another quarterback at the last minute. I think it was Kirk Cousins. I can't remember who they signed.
Kirk Cousins will not be released from the Falcons until he agrees to where they send him to.
Wait, I can't remember what starter it was that just signed with Pittsburgh that
I know Mason Rudolph signed with them on Thursday.
which makes no sense. If you're relying on Mason Rudolph, That's a mistake.
That is true. That's not saying much. All right, Montreal in control of this one.
What's the score for that game?
2-1 Canadians.
Is this the first quarter, the first period still?
Second period. Second period.
Okay.
Get that.
This is what I've always wondered when it comes to hockey. Why has it always been the tradition to have two halftime periods between the second? Why not have the halftime just one massive halftime after the second period, then start the third quarter? The third.
I don't know. They just want to make the game quick.
Oh, the game. It would make you think if they had a one halftime after the second period, it would make the game too long.
Mm-hmm. They only do that for the Stanley Cup Finals. Mm-hmm. Happy Saturday to Miss Molina. Again, one thing about the Panthers, you always bring them up. They're not worried about. They're not. Like they're just playing their game. They, like I said, Bill Torrey, who joined that team from the beginning, they are playing like the Islanders. That's what they remind me of.
They're the Islanders, not the Sabres.
Why would they want to be the Sabres? They never won anything.
No, I'm talking about in terms of the playing style.
No,
You see more of the
they're the Islanders.
the. I,
Justin Valley.
I've heard Yari Curry is super talented.
I think he was good because he was playing on Gretzky's line.
You think he gets overhyped because of the fact he played with Gretzky?
Yes. Yeah.
Who was that? Who was that top line for the Islanders?
Man, I forgot. It's a Trottier, Bossy, and Trottier, Bossy, and I forgot the third guy. Brian Trottier got six. He got six. He got 6 or 9 cups. I think he got 6 or 7.
Why did I I t- I talked to a friend of mine's dad who's a big hockey fan once, and he's upset that people don't talk about Mike Bossy a lot. Why is it that they don't talk about Mike? They always talk about like a Mario Lemieux or
Mike Bossy was like Mario Lemieux. He only spoke to the French media,
oh they
and the writers don't like that.
so they held it against Bossy.
They held it
Basically,
against Mario Lemieux too.
was Gretzky like that too? Did he only talk to the French media?
No, Gretzky is Anglo. He speaks English, fluent English. Gretzky talked to anybody. You put a mic to him, he'll talk. That's what he loved him. Some not like old boy out in with Toronto now, Max Scherzer. You put a mic in front of this guy, he'll talk. Gretzky will talk to anybody. That's why he's so beloved.
I got a hockey player. He's Matthew Kachuk, basically. Matthew, you can't shut him up.
No, he really doesn't like to talk. That's why he has that Boston prickly attitude like he has.
Are Boston like? It seems like these Boston hockey players are very like elitist.
Yeah, they are. Jack Eichel's that way. Yeah.
Wait, is Austin Matthews from that Boston area?
No, he's from Arizona.
Okay, so it's Jack Eichel, Matt the Kachuk. Well, Matt. it seems like it's odd. Brady's not like that.
Yeah, because Brady, like I always said, Brady's better than his brother. Not even close. The difference is Brady, now his team is playing together now. Ottawa's put it together finally.
And now Brady. You think Brady stays there now? Finally.
Yeah, he'll stick around. He likes it in Ottawa. His brother didn't like it in Calgary. That's why he left. You know what's funny? The only team that wanted him was Florida.
No other team want is Matthew that arrogant?
Not arrogant, his reputation being a party animal.
Honestly, I'm surprised he didn't hang around with the Russians, the party animal Ovi
I don't think he likes Ovechkin.
Kovi.
Nah, he's not his type of people.
Was Roenick a party animal?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, Ronick was a party animal. I
So
was
was
in Chicago the day he got traded too. I was there. I was at a convention.
I wait? I know it's in that group. I know of Matthew, Keith, and Jeremy. Who else was in that group that always
Yeah,
partied?
McDonald, Bill Gallen, another big star that was with them.
It was a defenseman. He's on,
Chelios.
huh?
Chelios.
No. He's a defenseman. He's one of these defenseman guys that's on NHL Network now. My God. Uh, he played for the he played for the Flyers or the Penguins.
Penguins?
My God, he's an
Was it?
American guy that's from around that area, but that Boston area.
I know it's Chuck, McDonald, Garen, um, Ronick.
Was Francis in that group?
Nah, Francis is from Canada now. Not Francis. No.
He it's not Bill Guerin. Is that defenseman that guy that's works for NHL Network? That bald guy that uh the he's bald. I can't remember his name now. Is he from America or is he Canadian? Do you know who I'm talking about? Rupp, Mike Rupp.
Oh, Mike Rump? No, he's not. He wasn't one of them.
Oh, Rupp is Canadian.
I think he is, yeah, but he wasn't one of them.
Yeah, my God. Yeah, like out of everybody in that group, would you say Keith Kachuk was the less party animal of all of them?
He was the captain of that show. I don't know what you're talking about. Where do you think his sons get it from?
Well, Brady's not a party animal.
Oh,
Let's
yes,
be
he
honest.
is. Oh, yes, he is.
I still like the story that you told me. What when Matt won the Stanley Cup and he uh he invited him to party with them. He's like,
Yeah.
I gotta get my ass back to Ottawa.
Oh, Brady, yeah, 'cause he was mad because his brother, he was happy, but he was mad too that his brother won the cup. That's that's brotherly competition.
So does Matt even admit that Brady's better than him?
He laughs about it, but I think he knows his brother's better. His brother, shit, bro. Let me put it to you this way. Remember I told you nobody wanted him, right? When he got traded,
Yeah.
most teams will give up their entire draft for a Brady's Chuck. That should
And
show you the difference.
Matthew Kachuk plays a style that fits only certain.
No,
I
his problem is his reputation, his attitude. You saw it in the four what you call it, whatever that
oh,
bullshit was
the
called.
Nations Cup.
Yeah, you saw how he really is. Everybody saw it. Yeah, it is what it is. That's Brady Chuck, man. I mean, that's Matthew Chuck.
He's his father's son.
No, he's your typical arrogant, pompous American.
Well, I wouldn't say. Would you say Matthews
Right.
is pompous?
Matthew, yeah, so I'm talking about, yeah.
No, Matthews, Austin.
Matthews don't care.
Austin Matthews. No, that's what I'm saying. I wouldn't say Matthews is pompous. Matt Kachuk is pompous.
Right.
I can I don't think fans. I don't think he like. I think he's eventually gonna get annoyed playing like that. He's gonna turn on. What's his name? Paul Maurice.
I don't
You
see
think?
that happening. You know why? They won a Stanley Cup. When you win a Stanley Cup, everything is happening.
How scary is that line going to be in the playoffs? Marchand, Bennett, and Kachuk.
It's not that they're going to be scary that they can score. They're going to be scary because they're going to be fighting everybody.
Marchand wasn't really a big fighter. He was physical, but I don't think he was a like a Kachuk where he's an agitator or a Bennett. You agree with me? Marchand is not really that type of agitator. He plays on that line, but he doesn't he doesn't uh he's not an agitator in the sense like a Bennett and a Kachuk. Do you agree?
Yeah, I can see that.
A, did you see some Boston fans like were upset that he went to Florida?
Yeah, a lot of
Is he
fans
from
were upset.
is he from Montreal or is he a Toronto kid?
No, he's from Nova Scotia with Sid the Kid.
Oh, he's around that same area as Sid.
Yeah.
Did you have a favorite minor league team as like one of these? Did you have a favorite like minor league team like when it came to hockey? Did you were you deep into that? Where you actually watched
The Kamloops Blazers.
a lot of people liked St. John's in the '90s? The Sea Dogs.
Yeah,
Where's Where's Kamloops?
that's in British Columbia. That's in British Columbia. Kamloops.
Oh Jesus.
All right, tomorrow's games are in. Is that stupid bracket come out yet for college basketball?
No, not yet. You're doing one this year?
No, I can't get into it. I'm gonna
Do you
take the Avalanche
do you think
tomorrow.
a play in tournament could work in the NHL like they do for the NBA?
It could, but I don't think fans will really care for it too much.
Because that and you don't think the players would even allow it because it would add too many games?
Maybe. Should I take the Oilers tomorrow? No, I'm gonna take the Rangers tomorrow. Maybe. Definitely taking the Avalanche tomorrow. You ready for that game tomorrow?
Avalanche Panthers?
No, tomorrow's Avalanche and the Stars tomorrow.
I honestly I have that game is to me one of the 50-50s the rest of the season. I don't. I want to choose one, but I don't know who to choose.
Well, I picked the Avalanche since last July, so I'm riding the Avalanche.
Has Brock Nelson made an impact yet?
Yes, he has. He's made a very good impact in Colorado. And the guy who's really playing great for them is Marty Neckis. Neckis has really played well for them, bro.
The guy I feel bad a little bit for is Landeskog. Like he's been forgot. Like he's a great player, but because he's not really a big talk. Like Gabriel is not a big, like he doesn't self promote himself like a McKinnon. Like McKinnon talks to media. Like I noticed with Gabriel, he's not a big guy, a big guy when it comes to the media. He doesn't want to. He does media interviews because he has to, but I don't think he likes doing it and
No,
stuff
he
like.
doesn't. He's a he's a he's a no nonsense guy.
Yeah, it seems like most Finnish guys, like most of these Finnish guys, are like that. Like they're not
No,
big
no, no.
media.
He's not finished. He's from the same town as Marchand and Sidney Crosby, Nova
Landeskog,
Scotia. Oh,
Gabriel Landeskog.
Landeskog is overseas.
No, I'm talking about Gabriel Landeskog.
He's forgotten to me. He hasn't played in 3 years. He, to me, until I see him again, I don't acknowledge Landeskog.
Were you a big fan of Saku Koivu
Not really.
or either of the Koivu brothers
Neither one, no.
or Teemu Solani?
Yes, that was my guy. Hell yeah.
Did
I
you
got,
like
I got,
Paul Correa?
yeah, I like Korea. Got hurt.
His injuries hurt his career. To be honest,
Definitely, definitely.
do you think the way he played also caused all those injuries?
I'm gonna tell you what hurt him badly. He was too small in a very physical NHL back then. If he was in today's NHL, Korea would score 70 goals a year.
I got
No
a
what?
per. You know who Correa reminds me of a little bit? Sebastian Aho.
Mm, I think
Oh no
Korea.
no no not Aho. My God, the kid who plays for the Lightning, Nikita Kucherov.
Nah, no way. Korea was a little guy. He wasn't a physical guy like Kucherov.
No, I thought it. Kucherov is around the same height as Correa. I thought.
No, he's not. Korea's a midget. Go look it up. The midget. That's why he got hurt, get concussed all the time.
In terms of his playing style, who do you think he's closest to in the modern NHL?
Ooh, today's NHL. Wow. I would
Modern
say
Marty Nikas,
no.
or Nikas is bigger than people think.
You gotta be in a probably Johnny Gaudreau.
Oh, Johnny Hockey.
Yeah, probably Johnny Gaudreau. Yeah, I would say Johnny Gaudreau would, God bless his soul, would have been, Paul career would have been like that.
I have another guy that I liked that nobody really talks about, Marion Gabrick.
Yeah, that son of a bitch got a ring. Big Gabrick. Good for him. When he went to the Rangers, that really hurt his career.
Were you a big fan of Fetisov?
Yes, I liked all the Russians.
The only guy you got annoyed with was Sergey,
No, I like Fedorov. He ruined himself. I like Fedorov.
party boy.
He wasn't a party boy. Just chased a woman around. Because Russians love their women. Because when their women are young, they're awesome to look at. So
Wait,
that's
who
what
did he chase around Kornikova?
yeah, he chased her around. Yeah, he was never the same player.
Who was a what was it? Madonna? Who did you say always looked at him weird? Like
What's his face? Burry.
Pavel. Pavel was a
Yeah,
party boy. Let's not.
yeah, he was. He's a pretty boy.
Yeah, no, that's a guy. I think Pavel is another guy that I don't think gets enough respect because of his size. You
Burry?
agree?
Yeah, back then they were racist towards the Russian players.
Oh, because of the Cold War and stuff like that.
Yeah, stupid shit. Yeah.
And with a modern player, like if you had to pair him up with a modern guy, like in terms of a center, who would he work well with? You think?
Which guy?
Bure, Pavel.
He was a center
Oh, I mean winger.
of today's hockey.
Yeah, would he work well with a guy like Kachuk or Marchand?
He would work well. He would work beautifully with Brady Sharp.
No, I'm talking about Matt and Marchand.
Would Burray would?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. He would be beautiful. The guy he will really work great with is Kucherov, because he's Russian. And Ovechkin. Oh shit, him and Ovechkin together. Good God.
Do you
Ovechkin.
think guys like
That's
you
not.
think like Marchand and like a guy like Marchand and Matthew Kachuk would need a guy who's a purely a like assist center, like a guy who's focused, like a skill center that's mainly an assist guy.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Who's the guy that? My God, he. We always talk about. Was Bondra a pure scorer?
Hell yeah, he was.
There was a Russian that around that time. A, I think a Kuznetsov would work with well with Marchand and Kachuk.
No, he's not a center.
Evgeny Kuznetsov is a center.
Was he? I thought he was a winger.
No,
He
he
was-
played winger, but he's mainly a center. He was drafted as a center, but they had Backstrom on the second line, so they made him play winger. What old school center do you think would be match well with that line of Marchand and Matthew Kachuk if you had to choose?
Somebody like McKinnon.
No, old school center. Ones you saw as a young guy.
Oh man, probably oof. Probably Madonna.
I was gonna say maybe uh uh Henrik Zetterberg.
Maybe to play with those guys. Number one, you got to understand those guys can't catch up to you if you're a fast center. Like a Correa will never work with them. Correa will work well with an Ovechkin, guys like that.
Madonna would be the
Will
best
work.
match.
Yeah, Madonna will work perfect with them.
Do people underestimate how fast Madonna actually was?
Yeah, a lot of people didn't like McDonald because he was American. 30 years ago, it was all about Canadian players.
Right in today's NHL, you think Madonna would, because it's a lot more favorable to the Americans. He would be liked a lot more,
Yeah,
and half of the Russians would have done well too.
yeah. He was
Honestly, I
today, man.
I think I, I think Bondra would have worked well with a guy like Ovechkin too.
What was Bondra? Wasn't Bondra a right or left winger? I don't think Bondra was a center. Kuznetsov is 33 years old and he's out of the NHL. It's crazy. That's crazy.
If you had to create a fantasy line with two current players on the wing and a center, who would it be?
Of today's NHL,
Yeah, no, of a old school like a guy from when you were younger and two current wingers.
I would take Gila Fleur on my right. I would take I'll take Kucherov on one side, and I would take definitely the dry side on the other side.
I would say for me, it's Madonna down the middle.
You know, McDonald.
Oh no, not Madonna. I got Mario Lemieux.
Okay, that's a good one.
Uh, and two current players. Uh, uh, Kucherov and Matthew Kachuk.
Hmm, Lemieux can work with anybody.
Would Ronick work with? Would Ronick actually work well with a guy like Kachuk, or they would?
Oh, God damn, Chuck. Oh, shit.
No, no. I'm just asking. Like personality wise, do you think a Kachuk would work well with Ronick?
Ronick would get along with him very well because he got along with his father, and both of Walt's kids are like him. So of course he'll get along with them, party with them too.
No, in terms of the playing style, is what I'm
I
saying.
said yes, they would play well together. Yeah, no doubt.
How about is Ronick a center or is he a winger?
Center. JR was a center.
Honestly, and I think a winger that an old school winger that might work well with a guy like Barkov, maybe Alexander, maybe if what's his
Barkov.
name uh Kovalchuk,
Okay.
and on the other side maybe Pavel Bure.
Shit, that would be scary, man. McBurry was a center, but boy, that would be scary.
No, honestly, because you know the reason why I during the highlights I've seen of the Russian team, they had him playing on the wing.
Yeah, they did that because the team was so talented. I'll tell you right now, if Russia ever stopped the war over there, the Russian team will win the Olympics. That team is stacked.
Yeah, you have Kucherov, you have Ovechkin, you have.
That's going to be on the third team, on the third line.
That's how deep the team is.
Yeah, the guy was doing it the other day on Instagram. He said what the team would be, and I was like, damn.
Are you a
Yeah,
big fan of Kaprizov?
what about Kaprizov?
Are you a big fan of him?
Not really. I haven't seen him enough, but they said he would be on the second line.
Kucherov would be.
Him and Kucherov will be on the second line.
who would be the first line then?
I forgot, but they're a bunch of young guys.
Oh, the
Russian.
Russian kid.
Yeah, Demidov will be on that team. Yeah, he'll be in Montreal in September. Yeah, Demidov will definitely be on that team.
Do you think the stigma of drafting Russian players has changed, or is it
Yeah,
still that same?
it changed a lot because Canadian don't like dealing with Russian players really, and now with the army of players from the USA, why would you want to go to Russia?
So you
USA.
think the Russian players are going to end up having to stay in uh in Russia?
Yeah, the one thing about Russian players, they really don't cause problems. They stick among their own.
I think that's I noticed that with the Finnish and Slovakian players are like that too,
Yeah,
and
because
the
they
Czech
really
players.
Sweden players are more outgoing.
Sweet,
Like,
I
well,
yeah the sweet of the Scandinavian players. I agree with you. Swedish players are more outgoing. The Finnish players are very. I don't know how to describe it. They're very they're very. It's not closed off. What's the term? They're not
three-sided 3-3. Okay.
reserved. Would you say the guys like a Barkov are very reserved? These Finnish
Yeah,
players that you see,
yeah, yeah. Barkov is very reserved. They love him in Miami. I'll tell you that. It's a hell of a hockey player.
do you think if he was in another city, he would get more respect?
Yes, it's mighty funny you say that because both the Panthers and the Lightning, they feel that in the United States they don't get the love. I totally agree with that. I totally agree. And plus, American teams are very fearful that when that salary cap goes up next year, this year, next year, all the players are going to go there to those places. They're not going to go to a New
Or
York.
Dallas?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, the the teams that are gonna get hurt are
The big
gonna
markets are going to get hurt.
yeah, LA and the New York teams, and even probably Pittsburgh and
Oh,
Philadelphia.
Pittsburgh. With Sid coming out, Pittsburgh going to be it's going to be a dead place to be.
Yeah, the Midwestern teams and the East Coast, the Northeastern teams are gonna be hurt the most, and LA.
Yeah, because no one cares about them. They got too much high taxes.
Yeah, the teams that are gonna benefit from this, like you said, the two Florida teams, a new Arizona team, Dallas, Utah, and
Yeah,
Vegas.
Utah and Vegas. Yeah, and Seattle. Seattle has no taxes. Seattle's going to benefit if they spend their money right.
San Jose, like
High
at
tax.
at any point, like I know the Ducks teams were pretty deep in the 2000s, right?
Yeah,
Was San Jose like that too, or were they more like, eh?
San Jose had like a 17-year run. They just never got over the hump. San
Was that
Jose real good for a long, long time.
I can't remember who coached that team. Was it Lindy Rupp?
They had a couple of coaches. They had Peter DeBoer. Who else did they have there? They had a couple of good coaches there. Todd McClellan. Who else was there? Somebody else there. That when they played the Flames, Hitchcock was there. They just
Oh,
couldn't
Ken
get over the hump.
Hitchcock.
Yeah, they just couldn't get over the hump. Yeah, happens to some franchise. Capitals was like that forever. The Capitals. Even the Capitals of the '80s, they were great, and then they fizzled in the '90s. Then they came back in the
Oh,
late
so
'90s.
the '80s Capitals were basically they
They were great.
could get to the Stanley Cup, but they couldn't get
No, they
over
could
the
never
hump.
get this. They could never get to the Stanley Cup. They would get bumped out early.
Who was on the? Was that the Bondra teams?
Bondra was the late '90s.
Who were the on those '80s teams for the?
They had Cicerelli. They had Dennis Marook, Larry Murphy, Rod Langway, Doug Jarvis. They had a lot of good players there. Just couldn't get over the hump. I give their fan base a lot of credit because they stuck around for 50 years. Good for them.
Uh, for hockey teams, what teams do you feel are like fair weather, like of the original original teams in the NHL that are fair weather that are only there for the winning and not there for when the team was bad?
Rangers.
Would you say Detroit, or they had their fans are very loyal?
Detroit too, because when they were bad, nobody was at the new arena. What's that? Little Caesars? Nobody was there.
Or the original Joe Louis?
Joe Louis, yeah, they weren't there. Toronto, they're always there. Rangers, if they're like mediocre to like bad, because they went bad for 7 years in a row.
How
Speaking
about
of
the
that,
Islanders?
somebody's giving tickets away. I saw the promotion in baseball. Someone's giving tickets away. They'll come back to me. Islanders, the problem with them is they live in the past. They're like the Dolphins. Their fans live in the past.
Are the Sabres like that too?
The Sabres have no past. What are you talking about?
I thought they had good teams in the like.
Sabres have no past. So what
uh
happens if you don't get it done?
so the Islanders are like like the old school Dolphins fans,
Yeah,
basically.
yeah. They live in the past.
And I think that's I'm gonna say this. I think the Lakers are like that too.
Nah, Lakers are always getting a stay. Like they just stole Luca. Speaking of Luca Doncic, I'm glad you brought the Lakers up. I heard their fans have turned on him.
Uh, and I've told I'm on a platform with a like delusional Laker fan, like a guy who's a LeBronite, or and he says Luca's gonna stay there.
Melina says Toronto the most loyal fans. They should be. They haven't done anything in 58 years.
Tor- Toronto to me is a bipolar fan base. They're like, oh no, not bipolar. What is the term?
If
Like they're
if I compare Toronto to a team in another sport, the Maple Leafs, they're like the damn, it's hard.
the Jets.
No, Maple Leafs got 13 banners. They just haven't won in 58 years. Can't do it in the NBA because the NBA don't have too many multiple.
The Packers.
No.
Cowboys.
Oh, okay, I got it. I got the team. They're like the 49er fans, Tampa Bay, Toronto. You know, they're the type that they haven't won forever. They think that they're the greatest thing in the world, and then when they end up not winning, they're going to.
That's why I use the Cowboys too. The Cowboys are like that too.
Now, Cowboy fans are different now. The ones who live in Dallas, they're not buying anything Jerry Jones says. Jerry Jones said 2 weeks ago They were going to spend money. They had a plan. They didn't spend anything.
Would you say, like, in terms of hockey fans, would you say the Cowboys fans are Edmonton fans?
Yes,
Delusional as hell.
exactly. Exactly. It was the Edmonton fans are more delusional. They're like Dolphin fans. They're delusional. With a broken down quarterback who I said in TD's room, I can't believe it's been 6 years ago, but that quarterback was peanut brittle. No one wanted to listen to me. You get what you ask for.
no, no, no. But the delusion with Edmonton fans is hilarious. I can't deal with the delusion of Cowboys
No,
fans.
Miami's worse, and I'm gonna tell you why. At least Edmonton has Drysaitel and McDavid. What do the Dolphins have? A broken down
Nobody.
quarterback. Exactly. At least there's hope in Edmonton. This team is about to go year 25 without a playoff win.
And it seems like Edmonton fans are already turning on McDavid
Nah, they'll never turn on him unless he leaves.
or Drysaddle. My mistake,
No,
Drysaddle.
they love Drysaitel. Yeah, no. Drysaitl's got fit. He's going to be the only player in the NHL this year to score 50 goals.
How many goals does Ovi have right now?
He scored again today. I think he has 32.
Do you think he gets to 40? Over 40?
Yeah, to break the record, he has to have over 40. He's going to break. I'm going Long Island. He got 2 games in Long Island in April.
But you don't think he gets to 50?
No.
40 is realistic, but 50 or
If he never got
60.
hurt, if he would never got hurt, he would have broke the record already. Remember, he missed 6 weeks.
Oh yeah, I forgot. He
Broke his
tore.
leg.
He broke his leg. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, but I, in terms of mentality, when it comes to, like, with Toronto specifically, they have this, like, burn everything down if they,
Yeah, because they
even if
don't
they
win.
make the playoff.
You know how
Is
many
that
people?
49ers?
You know how many people in that city have never seen that team even be in a final? Tony, I've been watching hockey since 1972, right? In the modern era, since I've been watching, there's only 2 teams who haven't been to the Stanley Cup Finals: Winnipeg
Toronto.
and Toronto.
Wait, who?
Winnipeg.
Oh, Winnipeg.
Yeah, they never been to a final. No,
When the Nordiques were in the league, did they make the finals?
nope. They made it as the Colorado Avalanche, but not as the Quebec Nordiques.
It's crazy. It it's it's crazy. Vancouver made it to one.
Vancouver made it to 3.
Uh, did Calgary make it to any?
Of course, Calgary did. They got a banner in their arena. What are you talking about? They've been to 3.
So Toronto is the only Canadian team that hasn't made it in the new millennium, or in
No, in the modern era, they haven't made it since 1967.
Jesus Christ. You know that's what I'm. That's why I compared them to the Jets in terms of futility, in terms of making it to a Super Bowl.
When was the last time the Maple Leafs made it to a conference final? 2002, and they lost at home to Carolina?
The oh no, they made it recently to the conference final.
No, they haven't.
I thought they lost to like
No.
Boston or someone.
No, they've been losing in the first round for like the last. Remember, Toronto went about 8 years without making the playoffs. They were one of the worst teams in the league. That's how they got Nylander and how they got um, um,
Matthews.
Matthews with the number 1 pick, and they got Marner because they were so bad.
Yeah, I think like certain Maple Leafs fans that live around me are like that are in my generation are basically like they're they're apathetic to the point they're like Dolphins fans like me as a
Yeah,
Dolphins fan where
yeah, like you. Yeah, they're apathetic because they never seen anything from their team.
what Miss Molina has faith in the team still. I don't know why she has she still has hope.
Man, see, the thing with me is, at least I saw the Dolphins win their two Super Bowls. At least I saw it live.
Yeah, yeah, no, and this is what why I've been saying. At least the only teams I've seen win championships are Marlins, Heat, and Panthers,
That's not saying much.
and the
Oh, by the
Hurricanes
way, your
and the
boy Big
Hurricanes.
O, you know your boy Big O almost died last weekend. You know that, right?
What?
Yeah, he. I don't know why this man goes to the toilet to pee in the dark in his bathroom. But what happened was he stumbled, hit his head on the shower door, and his wife found him unconscious. Yeah,
Holy!
we found the story yesterday. But Big O, and I love him, was in rare form yesterday, and you know who he killed yesterday. You can take a guess.
He. I know he's. I already. I don't even have to say it. Messi.
Quote, he's Atlanta's bitch.
He needs to. His ass needs to shut up about criticizing Messi when his boy can't stay healthy.
He says the Argentinian fans ruin the Messi crowd. The Argentinians that go to their games ruin everything. They just act like, like crazy, stupid fans. I was thinking about you yesterday when he was killing Messi again.
I agree with you, Miss Molina. If you can't ride with the team when they're losing or not at their best, then you don't deserve to celebrate the heights of the team. Yeah, no, but
I disagree with that. I think of a team like, I'll use the Dolphins as a perfect example, who does dumb shit every time you look up and is inept, starting with the owner at the top and a bunch of moronic fans who don't know a damn thing, and most of them never saw them win a playoff game. You can see why guys like Flipside Fishing,
and
uh,
me, me,
and
me
you, yeah,
too.
you heard it, yeah, 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 yeah. And these people are getting on you, yeah. They support a goddamn quarterback who can't stay still, and he thinks he's the shit and he's garbage. I've been saying that all weekend for the football 48 yards. I've been trying to tell people this.
Yeah, no, Miss Molina. I'm a Dolphins fan, but I've been I became apathetic. Like I can't stand the incompetence. It's
Another
not.
bit last year, Vamos, quote, how come Tony talks more about the Panthers? Because and I told him straight because maybe because he seen the Panthers do something in his lifetime, something he never saw the Dolphins do, and Vamos stay quiet. The Dolphins are comical, bro.
What?
Big O said something yesterday that I didn't realize, and then when he explained it, and Mr. Homer, David Furonis, totally agreed with him. No wonder why they signed these free agents like they did. None of the guys who they wanted are going there because they know that everybody's on the hot seat there.
Yeah, no,
That's why
no,
they did it.
and Miss Molina, like I eventually you're gonna be like me. You're gonna be jaded like me. You're still young.
Exactly. The Homerism with her and Moss, I don't get it. I will say this. At least their soccer team has come close. I'll give them that. At least
Arsenal.
Arsenal, at least they put a good product every year on the field. I'll give them that. Arsenal gives them hope,
Yeah,
but
no, and I'm
Messi,
like this with I have hope with Inter Miami.
of course, your man's there. Of course you do.
And also I have hope with my my European team too. I'm not talking about Chelsea. I gave up hope on them. Honestly, like I'm wait and see with them. The only teams that I have faith in Europe now for now are Atletico Madrid
Oh
and
yeah, I love you.
Juventus.
You follow them. You follow La Liga. I give you credit.
Yeah, no, and are you wait and see for your Manchester United?
Of course, it's gonna be a while, but at least I know they're bad, and I don't say anything. I just keep my mouth shut. But I can understand Melina that she rides and dies for a team. I can't do that. I'm sorry. Thank God there's fantasy football. Thank God there's FanDuel. I can do other things than do that. Sorry, I keep self love.
Yeah,
I'll
no,
say
Miss
this.
Molina, I understand why you have faith in Toronto, but eventually, ev- eventually, as you get older, when the team starts continuing to lose in the playoffs, being eliminated in the playoffs in the first round, you're eventually gonna become J. You still have faith and hope. I don't.
Me, if there's any year, and I've been saying this because they have a championship coach, and you could tell the coach's will put his will in them. This is the year for Toronto. They gotta go. They gotta get to the finals this year. They have to. Them and
If
Winnipeg.
you know it's crazy with the Toronto fans I live around. They say if they get eliminated again in the first round, they're gonna blame Berube for it.
You know why? All right, Montreal got a two-goal lead with less than 12 minutes to go now. As Canadians up 3-1. This young team, folks, Mr. Miami made the right choice. Anyway, back to what you were saying. No, I can understand her ride and die mentality, but how much can you put up with? Seriously. I mean, Tony, are you happy that Harbaugh is going to get your man some more alignment?
Yep.
Yeah, yeah. I know Herbert. I'm going to kill Herbert in a couple of weeks. I'm killing Love too. Don't worry about it. I'm killing Love too up here. I was going to say, at least with Herbert, he has something there. Okay. But with Miami, bro.
Yeah. No, Miss Molina. Uh,
God,
if Toronto, that's a big if. If they make it past the first, their track record is scary. You have to admit that Toronto's track record. If they don't make it past the first round again this season, I think the fan base down here in Florida and up in Canada are going to demand them to trade uh,
well, well, Mon is a free agent, and
Matthews.
Matthew sticks around a couple more years. He kind of like it there now. Matthews will be there for 2 more years, and then who the hell knows? But I know this: if you ask me who's going to win a Stanley Cup quicker, if they don't get it done this year, Toronto or Montreal, definitely Montreal.
Montreal's
Montreal got
I, that team
dynastic.
is scary because they're all young players. For
Exactly. And they got plenty of money to spend. And when they're good, players want to play there.
is that new owner and is the new owner in Montreal because I've noticed the previous owners were very cheap. Is this new owner better with wanting to spend money?
Definitely. Now this
Dude,
is Toronto's year to me. They got to get it done. They got to get to the Stanley Cup Finals. They're talented. They got the big four. Their defense is terrific when healthy.
the goalie.
They, the goalies are pretty good. I mean, better than in the past. I give the Leafs, like I said, I give the Leafs a real chance to come out of the East. I do. I give all of them. The Leafs, Florida, Tampa, Washington. I give all four of those teams a chance.
But the, am I worrying about that easy schedule for Washington way too much?
It could bite them in the behind. Washington's going to win the President Trophy, folks, and what a statement that will make. Because if you would have told anybody in the first 45 games that Winnipeg was going to lose the President's Trophy, we all would have laughed. Washington Winnipeg next Tuesday night, by the way. I'm going to be doing that game up here, Washington and Winnipeg.
Hey, LT man, what's up?
LT man, you enjoying that new DJ Cuda format at 4:30 in the morning?
Oh, DJ is doing a show at 4:30 in the morning now.
Yeah, because he lives in Thailand, so he's 12 hours ahead. So when it's 4:30 in the morning in America, it's 4:30 in the afternoon for him. And I'm happy for Kudo because for a long time, a lot of people tuned him out because he was too cocky about his skills. But sometimes you listen to people that know, and that brother knows. I'm happy for
Miss Molina, for me, I care more about the regular season than this like tournament thing. Like I it would be icing on top of the cake if they won the Champions League, but I would rather them win their the La Liga title, in my honest opinion.
him. Raven Knight's not coming in here after he made a complete fool out of himself a couple of weeks ago. He know not to come in here because I will roast his ass like rotisseries at a Dominican coochie freedoms.
He was defending the Cowboys.
He was bragging in the chat, Tony, that Dion was the next coach. Ever since they hired, uh, ever since they hired Schottenheimer, you don't hear a peep from Raven saying what's up with LT man. LT man, drop your ad in here, bro, and I'll read it a couple of times tonight. I'm gonna be up here for a little bit. Yeah, ever since he was running his mouth, I said, okay, we'll see. If you want to see Raven Knight, he's always in Platinum Elite's room. He's always there. This, leave it at that. He won't dare come in here. I will roast him. I will destroy him about Dion being the coach. Tony, you think what would you give Dallas right now? If you look at the NFC East, what would you think of Dallas right now? Huh, Tony? Let's see if Tony's still here. Tony likes to disappear. Oh, he's still here. I guess Tony's doing something.
Oh, sorry
I'll
about
ask the
that.
question again. With all the improvements Washington has made, getting Laramie Tunsil, getting Debo Samuel, what place do you put Dallas right now in that division?
Okay, number one is the Eagles, of course. Number
Yes,
two is Washington. I
yes.
can't believe I'm saying this. Number three is New York.
No way. New York is a three-win team. No way. Don't diss Dallas like that. Giants are going to do something real cold. They're giving Dabo one more year. They'll probably go 3-14 and draft Arch Manning, and then they'll fire Brian Dable and bring Belichick in.
Yeah. Uh,
Belichick's only doing 1 year at North Carolina. I'm telling you that right now. He's giving all the power
I've been
to.
saying that. I don't
It's
think
so
it even lasts. Like to me, I don't think it even lasts the whole year.
well, as long as that woman he's engaged to is there, he's fine. Billy,
Did
you
the pan?
did.
Uh, any updates on the Panthers game?
3-1 Montreal, 8 minutes to go in the game.
Are the Panthers overlooking Montreal or something? Or do you
No,
think?
Montreal is that good. That's a team you don't want to play in the first round. I mean, remember, your arena, 70% of the arena every game is for the visiting team. Don't play Montreal. They're all going to be there, including 305.
Has Mr. Miami always been a Montreal fan, or
Well, what happened before Thanksgiving was I was showing them my new jerseys at the time. So Melina tried to bribe him. I tried to get him to Calgary. And then I said to him, this team is doing real bad right now. Why don't you go jump on Montreal? That would be good for you. Fans are cool. You'll like it there. It's Miami North. That's what Montreal is. Montreal is Miami. Just it's in the cold weather. Exactly like Miami. Same music, everything. Same nightlife. It's the Miami of the North. Two best cities, in my opinion, on this continent where you can go party, have a good. I don't know about Miami, but I know Montreal is fun. The only problem is Montreal's cold. That's the only problem. Yep, when he was, I tried to bribe him with snow bunnies. Yes, he tried, but I said you don't want to go to Toronto because Toronto's too toxic. God. I wonder if Toronto fans are like Dolphin fans where nobody likes each other. They're in cliques. I wonder that.
like they're like uh separate? Like there's like a huge divide.
Yes. As you know me, I'm having a great laugh and a great time laughing at the Dolphin community right now.
Well,
The second Big O said all those signings, what it meant, I thought about it. I said, yeah, everybody's getting 2 million, 4 million, except for that offensive guard or whoever he was from the Steelers. And remember, Steelers had a bad offensive line.
oh, James Daniels.
Yeah. Dolphins, I think, I said it, and Big O is right. That the writing is on the wall for everybody in that organization. They don't win two playoff games this year.
What's like? You've dealt with both delusions before. Like, who's funnier, the Cowboys delusion or the Edmonton delusion?
You really want the truth?
Yeah.
Dolphins delusion is more funnier. Because I'll say it again. At least Edmonton has Drysdale and McDavid, and they did lose in Game 7 of the finals. Again, Dolphin fans haven't seen a playoff win in 25 years, bro. Of course, the Dolphins are the most delusional. At least Edmonton got hope.
No, no, but to, between the. I understand the Dolphins, but that's another level of delusion. Uh, Taking
Yes,
them out of the conversation between Edmonton and the Cowboys, who's funnier?
Edmonton's more delusional.
Is the Cowboys than the Cowboys?
Yeah, Cowboy fans get it. They know they're a joke. They know that. And the reason why Dallas is a joke is not because of the players, it's because of the media. ESPN, why are you bringing the Cowboys up? They're going to finish, what, third in their division?
I always gonna say fourth, but
Giants are horrible, man. Don't do Dallas like that. I think
isn't that
Dallas,
contract? Isn't that contract with Dak finishing this year?
oh, he signed it last summer of 24. What are you talking about? He's in year two.
Oh, they signed. Wow, Jerry Jones is an idiot.
He's the highest paid player in the NFL. You know that?
No, I knew that, but that's what I'm saying. Why you're paying a more healthy Tua? that's the issue with Dak Prescott is like Tua. Do you agree?
No, I have much more respect than for Prescott than Tua.
No, no. I'm saying in terms of the playing style.
Well, Dak in 2023 put up 41 touchdowns. I never seen Tua do that. Matter of fact, I remember that year Tua had a 22-8 lead on Jordan Love, and Jordan Love ran right past him with second in NFL in touchdowns. Won a playoff game. I didn't see Tua do none of that.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
He
But
was. Facts are facts.
but a lot of do you think Dak is gonna have the same issue? Like a lot of Cowboy fans hate. Like a lot of Cowboy fans don't like what's his name? The guy before Dak.
Tony Romo.
Do you think that's what's gonna happen with Dak? That they're not
What?
gonna like. There's not a ton of respect for Dak like to had for,
Yeah, because again, it's not his fault. Is it that the media is always talking about the damn Cowboys?
and
Once the
that's what
media
hurt.
comes to
I
the
think that's what
realization,
hurt Tony too.
yeah, once the media comes to the realization that this team hasn't won or been to a AFC NFC championship game in 30 years, then they'll wake up. It's all the media with the Cowboys because the owner wants them relevant. That's why. And the owner is a damn fool. Got to keep my team relevant. Relevant for what? Third place every year? I don't know what to say about the Cowboys, man. I think they're all right. They got a pretty good team, but the other teams are just better. As Tony is out of here, Montreal 3-1 with 4.5 to go. And I'll be out of here after the Montreal game. I'm going to be sitting up here watching the Kings. I love the Kings. Oh, do the Kings do it for me? So, I'm watching the Kings. Montreal's going to win this one as the Canadiens continue to roll, folks. They continue to ROLL. Les Habitants. Oh, yeah. The Habs. And I will be checking out in 4 minutes. I will see you all up here tomorrow for Dallas and Colorado, 3 o'clock Eastern Time. That is a heavyweight fight. So far, Dallas is failing the eye test, got smoked in Edmonton last Saturday night, was completely shut down last night in Manitoba against the Jets. I will do the conference finals this year because I get the feeling you can look at it and tell what's going to be the conference finals. OKC, Denver in the West, Boston, Cleveland in the East. That's going to be your conference finals. I'll be doing every game of the conference final NBA. I'm doing all hockey. So you will see me doing whoever loses the Atlantic against Tampa, and I'll be doing in the West. I'll do in the West. I will do Dallas, Colorado, and whoever Edmonton plays. Edmonton, the Kings. I'll do that. Canadians just under 4 minutes to go. And right, let's see if they hold on. Let me get to the Kings. I love the Kings. I put $150 today that they'll end up in the finals. I did on the Kings. Let's get a score for Minnesota. Last I saw was 1-0 Blues. Let's see what the score is now. NBA, I'll do the conference finals. All right, 3-1 St. Louis after two. It doesn't matter to me now. I lost my bet with the Celtics. I'll never bet on them again. Blues are playing well. They can get Blues need this because they win this, they can surpass. King still no score. There goes my man, Quentin Byfield. There he is. So there'll be no score after two, Kings and Nashville. Go back to the Canadiens first. Let me see what the Leafs are doing. Oh yeah, he loves Byfield to the wall. All right, Ottawa still winning 3-2 with 2 minutes left in the game. Oh yeah. Well, you tell her I love her brother. I got his jersey coming. You tell him I'm a big fan of her brothers. Played for the Sudbury Wolves, number 2 pick overall in 2020. Toronto is peppering now. They're peppering the Senators late. They got the extra attacker. All right, referee called the referees. Okay, they're letting them play. Minute 23 left. You could tell Ottawa is tired. Duties. All right, Ottawa will beat Toronto tonight as they got the empty netter. So Ottawa stampeding, folks. One of the most talented teams on the planet is the Ottawa Senators, and they're going to win in Toronto again. So they have swept the Leafs this year. They beat them 3-0 back in December, and they beat them tonight. So all that talent, folks, the the Ottawa Senators are going to be a tough out, folks, as the Leafs are looking on the replay, and Berube screaming at somebody on the Leafs bench. Let's see who that is. Is that Marner? Yes, it is. Berube is just scolding him. They're going to look at the replay. Maple Leafs desperate right now. She said 305 is coming. Shout out to Chloe Byfield. I am a huge fan of her brothers. And he is beginning, folks, to be the workhorse he was drafted to be. He is coming on strong now as that power forward. Boy, the Maple Leafs desperate. Oh, Maple Leafs. Oh, my God. And, you wonder why Rogers is going to lose the NHL. The word is uh, TSN's going to crush him and take everything from him. Because unlike TSN, we all know who Rogers root for. Two teams in all of Canada. The Leafs and the Oilers. All right, they gave the Leafs a break. They took the goal off. Of course, they give the Leafs a break. So the Leafs got a big break. Let me see if this guy's in the building yet. Yeah, he is. What's up, 305?
What's up, Coach?
How you
How you
doing tonight?
doing?
I am good tonight. I've been watching your game tonight.
Then I'm on you know my slogan. Like last year in the NFL, my new slogan is for the Panthers. Acknowledge me.
Looking like that right now. It sure is. Minute and a half to go in Montreal. 3-1 Canadians.
Yeah, but I was on Moss Channel a few
Yeah, I
minutes
know you.
ago.
Yeah, I know you was. I said, let me. I told you I was going to do the game. I had Manzano up here for a long time. He was talking about Florida. He felt that Montreal, he may be looking past. I said, Montreal is a building juggernaut, folks. You wait till September.
Acknowledge me.
I'm telling Melina and Zano a few minutes ago, you listened to your boy here. You made the right decision. You don't want to be in Toronto, bro. Oh
I do
man,
like their colors. I do like Toronto's colors.
you love that jersey. I know that. Yeah,
I know
I
that.
like that jersey. It's nice. I
I like
always like that jersey.
I
Is
like
it
the
old?
blue,
Yeah, I like both of them.
the
All right,
home and the road.
so Montreal's gonna win. Let's see if the Leafs tied it. No, Ottawa finally got the open net. So the Leaf fans, they can't say anything. As uh, Leafs will lose tonight again in Ottawa, and they gotta go to Canada one more time, folks. And I'm telling you right now, when the Leafs get up to Canada,
And when Montreal go to Florida, beat is Montreal beat Florida at Florida again.
2 weeks from tonight, I know you better be at the game.
My transmission look like about ready to go out.
Mr. Miami, cut it out. Get on
I'm
the
for real.
Greyhound.
I'm serious.
Get a Greyhound bus and go to Fort Lauderdale. How far is that?
So that's up the street. See
That's up the street. Get your damn ticket and go to the game. All right, Montreal wins as the Canadians are rolling, folks. Oh, that's the what you call it. I'm sorry. That's Ottawa. All right, back
Iowa.
to Montreal. All right, Montreal wins, and they're playing your song, Mr. Miami, that techno.
Do. Play.
And the
Make
Montreal,
my day. Make
Mon-
my day.
yeah, Montreal fans saluting their Canadians. And the Canadians now are the eighth seed. Can they get the sixth seed?
Can we get the fourth seed?
No, you ain't getting that. Can you get the sixth seed?
We got to keep winning. Get the sixth seed up. I'm cool. Who Montreal? Is Montreal made to the playoffs? Who we play?
Maybe Toronto. Would you want that?
Yep, a rematch or Edmonton.
No, you don't play Edmonton. Edmonton's in the West. You're in the East. Edmonton's in the West. I know you want another piece of Edmonton. I know.
Yep, we got to get them back because well it could be the Flames.
No, we're in the West, Mr. Miami. Flames in the West. We're in the West. We're with Edmonton. You, you're our Eastern life.
Yeah, I take Edmonton.
I get the feeling that Montreal and Calgary will be meeting again before the end of the decade for another rematch in the Stanley Cup Finals.
And add Flames to the we got I gotta wait to 365 days
And,
till we get another rematch with y'all.
yep, this time you'll beat us. This time,
And I even got the picture. I even took the picture. The score.
3-1 Canadiens tonight. Let me see Montreal plays Ottawa again, because that's going to be big games. No, not yet. Let me see in April do you play the Senators.
It's
That's going to
almost
be
April.
uh, yeah. We go to Ottawa.
Dang.
Yeah, you go up to Ottawa and you play the Maple Leafs the next night. A month from
Mm.
today, Montreal's at Toronto. A month from yesterday, they're in Ottawa, and then they finish the year with the Blackhawks at home and the Hurricanes at home. Montreal, in the month of April, only played 3 road games, and
We
they have
rolling.
seven home games. So it's looking good for you guys, man.
Gotta keep it going.
Got a big road trip coming up though. Oh,
Gotta
I made a mistake. You play the Senators next.
what this week?
Yeah, Tuesday night. They come to Montreal. Then you go to the Islanders, and the next Saturday night. This will be a marquee game. Probably the marquee game. Colorado's coming to Montreal next Saturday night.
Oh shoot, that's,
That is the marquee game next Saturday night, folks. You better be up here for it. I'm going to do the game.
I'm gonna be here.
Avalanche at Canadiens next Saturday night. Tuesday night, we got Ottawa at Montreal. I told Manzano that 70% of the fans for Montreal and in Florida in 2 weeks gonna be Montreal fans. So after they played Colorado, like in a week and a half, you go to St. Louis, you go to Philly, you go to Carolina, and you go to Florida. You better be at that game.
If my car can make it to Jupiter,
That's where they play at, basically Jupiter.
yeah, Jupiter. That game's in Jupiter.
No wonder why they act the way they act. So stuck up and living good. They live in one of the richest parts of Florida. Okay. You know I'm not down there. So you got a big 4 game road trip. 5 of your next 7 on the road. But it's not that bad. Islanders, Blues is going to be tough. Philly, Carolina, and Florida on the road. So you got Ottawa Tuesday night. So you get another 3 day vacation before Ottawa comes to town. And that's going to be a very hostile crowd. We'll do that game Tuesday night.
Yep, I'll be up here Tuesday night.
7 o'clock, folks. You take your time and come up here. I'll say it again about the Vegas Golden Knights. There's something wrong with that team. How the hell you lose to Buffalo today after having a 2-0 lead?
Buffalo,
You're the worst team in the last 15 years in the sport.
the Bison Burgers.
Weissenberg is good, man. They're big here in New York. That shit is expensive, bro. You're talking $27 a burger.
Damn,
Yeah,
$27.
yeah, for a Buffalo burger, yeah. 305 with me, of course. We're telling them the Canadian schedule. Montreal very dominant tonight against the champion Panthers. That was a big win for you guys.
They about to be
Very
the former champs.
Yeah, you guys were very dominant tonight.
They about to be the former champions.
Yeah, I know.
A couple more weeks to the playoffs.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep, a month away. Who will be playing? There's one matchup that's set. Montreal, I mean, not Montreal, Colorado Dallas is set. I'll be up here tomorrow doing that game. 3 o'clock. I'll be up here.
What's up, Sister Melena?
Yeah, she's not happy with her leaves. Her and Tony got into it a little while ago. You missed it.
Mm,
Mm-hmm.
dang.
Molina believes in loyalty to a team like you do with the Dolphins. Manzano's like me. If he doesn't see results after a while, he's not paying attention to them.
And my
Yeah.
moon shines down. And my moon shines in Florida.
Yeah. Me, I'm the same way. If they're not doing what you expect them to do, check out.
I'm staying right here in the good of South Florida.
You can stay, but don't end up every year slamming something or want to go to that gas station.
Or the 78th and 24 Avenue. I ain't trying to. I want to live.
You're damn right. You don't go no damn blow your head up.
I want to live. See,
It's going to be a while. The big question in Miami will be who will this idiot hire as the next coach? That's going to be very important because if he hires another flunky that you never heard of before, then you know what this owner, it'll prove my point about this owner.
see, Ross might. I don't know. I don't think he's gonna be there too much longer.
I agree with that. I agree.
If the new owner, if that new owner come in, we got to get
Yeah,
him out of here.
and he doesn't play around either. I keep telling you guys about Joe Tsai. He doesn't give an F about the fans who don't go to the games, like who don't have season tickets. But if you buy season tickets, he is awesome with you. He's putting up 8 new restaurants, but we'll see what happens. Right now, I didn't realize it till Big O said it yesterday. And he said that there's a reason why they couldn't sign no big free agents. Yeah, because everybody knows that if they don't win 2 playoff games this year, then this shit's gonna get blown up. But the key to the next coach is who is he, and if he's a big name coach. If he's a nobody, then Stephen Ross is MO, and
And Chris Greer gonna be gone too.
yeah, he'll be gone. Yeah, they'll bring in somebody new. And
I don't think
if you missed the last hour, folks, you missed that I was clowning on the Dolphin fan base. Manzano asked me who's more delusional, Edmonton, Cowboys, or the Dolphins. I said it's not even. It doesn't even. It doesn't even come close. A fucking broken down quarterback, which I told you people he was broken down.
that's their
Oh,
quarterback. That's not my quarterback.
hey man.
Steve Bird, that's my quarterback.
Oh man. What a fucking shit show in Miami, bro. I didn't even realize it till Big O said it. And then I thought about it and I said, fucking Big O's right again, bro. No wonder why all these guys came cheap. No one wants to play it because they know what's about to happen.
Almost in the back.
He's already up here. He just on mute. And oh yeah, let me go over there. King still. Yeah, I put that money on the Kings today to get to the Stanley Cup final. I had to do it. 150 bucks will get me 14K. They make the final. Gambling is fun.
Steve the Bird, that's my quarterback.
Yeah, I know it is. I know you love you some Steve the Bird.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
What's up?
What's up, brother Kane?
Not much.
Vancouver tonight. Pedersen is coming back strong, and I don't know about the Canucks though. I have more faith in the Blues and the Utah Hockey Club to make it than the Canucks, the Flames, and the Minnesota Wild.
Hey, Mace.
Yeah.
I'd like to apologize for the other day for the F word. Um, that was wrong on me, and it wasn't
I
for
don't
you.
remember what she said about the Hurricanes. I don't know what was that about.
Okay. All right. I just thought I'd say because I was like, oh shit, I shouldn't have said that. So I'm sorry for that, man.
It's okay with me. I never, really think about the Hurricanes.
Okay. All right then.
I just know the quarterback has a noodle arm. I heard his woman left him this week.
Yeah.
Big
So
O
now
was
he
having
hurt.
Big O was having a good laugh about that.
Who?
Big O, he was
Who?
laughing.
Who broke up?
The Miami Hurricane quarterback. You know how white guys always to them was dating a smoke show. She's a basketball player, and she um she dumped him this week. So Montreal and Vancouver about to start. Yeah, Manzano was funny up here for the like the hour and over an hour he spent up here. He was great up here tonight. I told him don't worry about his team, the Panthers. They'll be fine. They just taking it wouldn't say taking it easy, but they know the road ahead of them. I
Yep.
mean that win in Toronto the other night was that sent a loud message to the league. Molina and Manzano went at it. That was great theater early on.
Damn.
What happened there?
And then Molina doesn't like the fact that Tony, if he doesn't like what he sees, he goes elsewhere. I don't blame Tony at all. I'll
So
never
they went
forget.
at it.
I'll never forget. Yeah, through the text, like through the chat. Yeah, her and him went at it.
Shit.
Yeah, she
Damn.
believes. She believes in loyalty.
Yeah, that's true. Shit, man. I don't blame her.
Loyalty.
Oh no, hold on. I believe in what have you done for me lately? And if
Facts.
you're a Dolphins fan, what the hell have they done for you lately?
Not a damn thing.
And, and Melina should be the same way about the Maple Leafs. What the hell they done for her in her life? Nothing. For many people in Toronto, they've done nothing.
Well,
I got Tony's side on that one.
yeah, I do too.
I mean, show me some results. Don't
Like
give
that was the
me.
Hurricane.
Yeah, Hurricanes in that category.
But they
And
got a better
boy,
chance than the Dolphins, though.
I think again. I agree with.
Mark Cristobal too.
Yeah, I
Well,
agree
they're not
with.
gonna fire him after, say, 4 years.
If he don't get that national championship, he gonna be gone.
Looking good for Mario. Not looking good.
So get off my boys.
This is like, oh hell no, not today.
I don't know, man. I
Not
don't know.
tonight.
But I love man. I love and Manzano went off on Big O again. Tony, just call the Big O. Put it in the chat. Confront him, bro. Fucking call Messi Atlanta's the Atlanta FC Messi. Oh, he killed Messi.
Big old killed it. He killed
He killed Messi. The
he
Argentinian.
killed Big old don't like Miami. Period.
Molina just put in the chat, Leafs Nation. Me personally, I think the Leafs are going to do something this year. I do, personally. I just leave the Leafs alone, bro.
And Herbert 0-2 in the playoffs.
Yeah, yeah, man. He loves his Herbert. But hey, when a fan base pumps up a broken down quarterback, you see in Green Bay, they already turned on Jordan Love already, bro.
Lambeau Leap.
There'll be no Lambeau Leap. I'll tell you right now, to do the draft that night in that weekend in Green Bay, how angry the fan base is at the team, how you got the Bears, 49ers, and Cowboys picking in a row. Three teams that city cannot stand, bro. It is
And Chicago Bears.
yeah, Chicago's 10, San Francisco's 11, and Dallas is 12. And then Miami's 13, but they don't really care about Miami, but goddamn. Oh, man. It is going to be. It ain't going to be no festive mood like you see every year.
Oh, we owe Green Bay. Mm-hmm.
Right now. Green Bay Packers select kicker, blah, blah, blah. Arizona.
Just can't make this shit up.
I told Moss, hey, there are team fan bases that hold their team accountable. That's the problem with the Dolphin fan base. They're ignorant and stupid. They don't hold Stephen Ross accountable. And that's why he gets away with dumb shit like he does. If the Leafs win it this year, y'all will never hear the end of it from me. Enjoy Arsenal this summer, sweet.
Arsenal.
Yeah, that's the soccer team they love, Arsenal. I'm not dogging the Leafs. I'm just speaking facts. I don't know what. Well, Dolphins is 52 years this year, so I've suffered as much as the Leaf crowd has. The only difference is I saw the Dolphins win their two Super Bowls. That's the difference. God. We're going to see what Stephen Ross is made of come January. Mike McCarthy's out there. Let's see him hire him. If he again placates to that broken down ass Hawaiian pineapple, then good luck with that, Dolphin Nation. Good luck with that. Oh man, Dolphins, Dolphins, Dolphins. All right, Canucks and
Green
Black.
Bay don't
So
see. Green Bay don't want this trouble. We're gonna go up there and we're gonna do the Super Bowl shopping in Green Bay.
what the Eagles are going to do? The Eagles do go to Green Bay this year. We'll see what they're made of when they play the Eagles at home. Jordan,
They did pick up the free agents.
fucking the Green Bay's fucking disaster right
Do Green Bay take on Pittsburgh this year?
Yep, they sure do.
In Pittsburgh?
No, they're playing that opening Friday night in Ireland, in Dublin.
In Ireland.
Yeah.
The home of Drew McIntyre.
Hmm. Yep. That should be September the 5th in Ireland. Packers and Steelers. Tell you, Steelers get Rodgers, boy, my opinion about that team will skyrocket.
No, Aaron Rodgers want revenge.
He's begging the Vikings, but I don't see it happening. Oh, who the hell I'm writing to? Hold up, hold up. There we go. Jordan, no more capital letters. Jordan Hyman in the building, everybody. Yep. So, Dallas, Colorado tomorrow. Avalanche Tuesday. I'm off Monday, Tuesday night. Ottawa and the Canadiens Tuesday night. Let me see who else is playing. I've been hitting this NHL schedule every 5 minutes. Let me see who else is playing Tuesday night. I'll be up here Tuesday night. And I don't know what happens the rest of the week, folks. I know Mr. Miami.
Sarah, come
I know
on to play.
Mr. Miami's gonna be a happy guy. I know that. What else we got Tuesday night in the NHL? Mr. Miami having a Coke. I mean a Pepsi. Excuse me.
Yep, haven't had a Pepsi.
What's Tuesday? 18th. 9 games
Yep,
Tuesday. Let's see what they are.
and
Ottawa.
Monday,
Yo,
Monday St. Patrick's Day. Sorry, Coach.
it's all right. Calgary is here. Red Wings and Capitals again. God, every time I look up, it's those two. I'm trying to get some good matchups. Utah at Edmonton, that's a big game. And Winnipeg at Vancouver. So I'll have a double header Tuesday night, including Winnipeg, Vancouver as your late game. Last time I saw those two teams play, it was a butchering. It was an ass whooping by Winnipeg. Beat them 8-1.
8-1. Dang.
Yeah, out in Manitoba.
Now they're showing the
Yes,
old
sir.
school game from the Steelers and the Packers,
What year?
2011.
Oh, now was it that game when it was a great game? I
Yeah.
think it was '09 when they played that shootout. I think it was '09. Rogers Roethlisberger. Canucks Rangers on Saturday night. What time is that? That's in the afternoon. Flames and Islanders. I'll be watching that in my living room. Carolina at LA. That's at 4 o'clock. 5 o'clock. Panthers and Capitals next Friday, next Saturday. That's a great one. Lightning, another West Coast trip. They'll be in Utah. And then here we go, folks. Avalanche at Canadiens next Saturday night. Ottawa is here against the Devils. And of course, CBC and Rogers gonna get on their knees and lick the Maple Leafs balls. Oh yeah, look who's playing Saturday night on ABC. Look at this next Saturday. Red Wings are at Vegas. Moss,
Vegas.
yeah, Moss Bruins are in San Jose. Yeah, that's the game on national TV next Saturday night. Red Wings at the Golden Knights, 8 o'clock Eastern. So
Yep, I'm looking at this Green Bay game, and Mason's on the sideline, defensive coordinator with for the Green Bay Packers. Dang, boy, Mace got all the Super Bowl rings. Mace is the first coach to have 12 Super Bowl rings.
305. This is the Super Bowl.
To my the Steelers.
Yeah, this is the Super Bowl in Dallas. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the day y'all bring that cold down there.
I know.
I think they did beat Dallas that day on that week.
Well, Green Bay that year? No, they beat Atlanta.
Yep,
They they
Atlanta.
beat, they beat the Eagles in Philly, the so-called Dream Team. Then they destroyed Atlanta. I think they beat them 42-14. Then they won in Chicago for the NFC Championship game, and Jay
NFC
Cutler
Championship.
quit. When Jay Cutler quit, remember he quit,
Yeah,
and B.J. Raji intercepted, ran it back for the touchdown. He was doing the jelly roll dance.
ain't that they Green Bay at home field through the playoffs?
No, they played that year on the road.
Come on,
They, they,
the wild
it
is
was
it?
wild card, yeah.
Yeah,
They beat
wild
out
card.
they beat out the Giants. When they played the Giants the day after Christmas, they beat them 42-14 in Lambeau.
Damn, I forgot who won it in 2012.
2012 was Baltimore.
Or 13. I forgot who.
13 was Seattle. 14, New England got lucky because Russell Wilson was a dickhead.
2010 was
The
the Saints
2010 season was the Packers. You talk about the season or when the Super Bowl was?
Super Bowl.
Okay, then 2010, it was the Saints. 11, the Packers. 12, the Giants. They got lucky again. 13 was the Ravens. 14 was the Seahawks. 15 was the Patriots again. Fucking Russell Wilson, that dickwad.
That's Seattle. I did watch that Seattle game.
That fucking dickhead in Miami right now. Fucking,
Damn.
yo, can't stand that motherfucker. I'll thank the Seahawks for this. They gave me entertainment for 22 years.
Hey, I'll say that. They were
in,
good, man.
in the Kingdom.
That was the early years. The later years, it was in that beautiful palace called Quest Field.
Seahawks.
That's right. Seahawk.
AFC West.
You had Pete Carroll and you had Mike Holmgren.
Look at this piece of shit right here. Look
Oh,
at this shit. Aaron Rodgers.
no.
He is threatening the Vikings to take him. If he doesn't, the Vikings ain't. I hope the Vikings don't do it. I'll tell you
Y'all
what.
gonna be in trouble if Aaron Rodgers go to the Minnesota. Y'all in trouble.
Yep, and they'll be on TV every week if they get Rodgers.
And Aaron Rodgers gonna be on Pat McAfee.
Of course, of course.
Of course, that's his
Se-
ace of spades.
Yes, it's safe haven. Yeah.
Second job.
Yeah. Let me get back to the LA game. Yeah. Oh, the Super Bowl was over there. Well, I was taking a little peek see at that Super Bowl.
That Seahawks game between Seahawks and Denver, that was good. That was a good game.
Sure was.
43-8.
Yep.
Damn.
Damn, the Heat lost again? Shit.
I don't think he going to playoffs.
Nah, they tanking, dude.
We can't even beat Boston.
Oh. Oh, the Heat tanking? Yeah, they're tanking. Sadly.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
It's a very good draft, I know that.
They did. They did. They did do. They did good in the drive.
Again, the Heat has built up enough equity in the city of Miami and South Florida that you just trust what they do. You cannot say the same thing the team in Miami got.
Clark Gables
Can't trust them either.
and Little Havana.
No one cares about the team in New Havana.
Talking about the stadium 1501 North is it Southwest 3rd Street.
And you talking about the Marlins?
Yeah.
No one cares about them.
Sorry ass team that is.
Well, the Marlins got their championships.
They
They're
got
good.
championships.
They're like the Dolphins. They rumble about 97 and 2003.
Us, the Marlins are more relevant than the Dolphins are. I'll say that.
Oh, I don't know about that, man. I
I don't
think
know about that. See,
Well, Dolphins, they won in the 70s.
that is true. That is
70s, the 70s, we couldn't even talk in the 70s. We couldn't even walk in the 70s.
No, wasn't even in my mom's and dad's thoughts.
We wouldn't even exist in the. I was born in the 70s. I ain't gonna. I'm not gonna tell nobody what year I was born. I was born
And
in
Mason take to the Super Bowl, man.
1812.
And Mason pick you up for the Super Bowl, man.
yeah, man.
I was 2 years old when the Dolphins won the Super Bowl. I couldn't even reach a TV set.
Damn.
And somebody just picked me up.
Yeah, Mace.
We had chicken pox.
Oh, shit.
Big O said a couple of months ago, yeah. He knows what he's talking about. He wants the dog the Dolphin community love to it up here. I said, thanks, Big O.
That's why nobody don't listen to him. That's why I ain't got no radio in the car. That's why my radios is on I-95.
Well, enjoy it.
Damn, you threw it out the window?
Yeah, I took it out and threw it out the window. I don't listen to
Oh,
radio.
shit.
He doesn't like 305. Don't like the negativity.
Damn, we can at least listen to Magic 102.7.
The Delusional Talk.
Radio don't play no good music. See, I got a phone. I got songs on there. I can listen to my cell phone.
Yep. I got sunshine on a cloudy day.
Not me, bro.
When it's cold outside.
And the only song I listen to in the morning is on my phone is Herbie Hancock. Thank you, Coach Mace.
You're welcome.
and that group Redbone.
What's the song that they sing?
Oh, okay.
I want to get
Hair.
Well, that's the good
That's
song.
the song. Hair. Yeah.
See, we don't want to get no copyright straight from singing.
No, Hey, what's today?
You last night talking about you love the 80s music.
Yeah,
I cannot take 80s music.
some
What
of
do
it.
you like then?
70s.
Yeah, that's where it's
I,
at too.
I do like 70s music. I like music from the
I listen to disco all day when I get the chance.
Robin. What's that song? What's that group? Sing that song. Fly, Robin, fly.
Silver Convention.
Oh, there you go. Too good too.
Yeah, Silver Connection. Silver
And
Convention.
and on Saturday Night Fever, I do
The
like that
movie,
Yeah, that's the
soundtrack.
legend right there, man. Him and Elvis. Oh hell
one of the
yeah,
great movies I've ever seen in my life. Saturday Night Fever.
bro. What's
1977.
yeah?
That was my brother's time, so I remember my oldest brother. That was his time going out to the clubs at night,
I
and that
was
was
7 years old when that movie came out.
I love that best soundtrack ever.
With
When whenever that movie is on, guys call me up and go, "Your movie's on." Whatever I'm watching, I'll tell you how much I'm into it. When I was watching that movie,
Mm-hmm.
this will bring you back memories, 305, because Ramos don't remember this game. You know who was playing at the exact same time, 305? But it was like late second quarter.
who's that?
Oilers Bills. Remember that one? 35-30.
Yeah,
Every time I would go on a commercial, I click it back to the game. I'm like, what the
Right.
hell? And then my boy calls me up. He said, I just punched my fist through the wall.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Damn.
My boy cannot stand the Buffalo Bills.
I can't stand the Bills neither.
He cannot stand the Bills.
It's the Jills, man. The Buffalo Jills.
He can't stand Rich Stadium, bro. 'Cause he's a big Oilers fan. He cannot stand Rich Stadium, bro.
When the Cowboys took on when Buffalo took on the Dallas Cowboys.
Mr. Miami, you sound way back though. Mr. Miami got a phone call.
Right?
Yeah, there you go. We was talking
They ain't
about
talking.
Dallas,
They ain't talking about nothing.
but but my boy, right?
Yeah,
The Music City Miracle. Oh,
yeah.
he was crying that day, man. He was crying on the phone.
Crying on the phone.
Yeah, the Music City Miracle. That's when the Titans did the lateral. Remember?
Yeah.
And they beat Buffalo in revenge. Yeah.
And when the Cowboys took on when the Dallas took on Buffalo in the Super Bowl, that whole day, man, I got toast. I got crunk that whole day.
You know how many Super Bowls I didn't watch from the Dolphins losing to the 49ers? The next time I saw a Super Bowl was Denver Green Bay. I forgot how Super Bowl was.
Don't forget about the Redskins and the Dolphins in '82.
I saw that one. But when the Dolphins lost to the Niners, I didn't watch another Super Bowl for a long time. That's the only watch when my team plays. But as we well know, this is year 41 since their last Super Bowl appearance.
And don't forget about '85 and it'd be 40 years. That was 40 years when they got the AFC Championship.
Yep. Yeah, this is last AFC Championship game was 33 years ago. They were introducing the Dolphin defense, and Bob Costas was there, and what they was playing in the background, 305. You know who they were playing in the background, right?
Sweet
No, they wasn't
Caroline.
playing that. Move it to the left, move it to the right. Jimmy Buffett all over the place.
Oh man.
Well,
Definitely.
they love them some Jimmy Buffett in South Florida, I tell you.
Yeah. They played Jimmy Buffett in the old stadium at a
Joe
Sun Life
Robbie.
Stadium.
Yeah, Joe Robbie. I mean, at least the 2000s, early 2000s with Ricky gave us some hope. They had one of the best defenses in the league. I was telling that story too. I forgot when I told that story. I know you know the story. Boy, that was a fun day. Turn the shirt backwards like crisscross.
Jump, jump.
Oh, was I talking mad shit that day, 305.
I celebrated that at night.
Who was the last Dolphin offensive player I was so high on? Brandon Marshall? God damn, how many years was that ago?
Brandon Marshall.
Yeah, I like Brandon Marshall a lot, bro. I think. Hey, Matt Moore made him an All Pro. Don't laugh. He was first All NFL All Pro receiver in 2011.
Yeah.
That was our best team, bro. We got off to a horrible start. But when Todd Bowles took over, wasn't it magical? Everything came together.
And that's when we beat the brakes off the Chiefs that day. 31-3. When nobody jumping on their bandwagon then. We don't want to talk about that. 31-3. They ain't scoring no. They ain't see Chiefs ain't scored a touchdown.
Oh man, boy. Jason Taylor told Stephen Ross, if you keep this coach, I'll play another year. Nah, I gotta hire that fucking IBM moron, Joe Philbin, who picks off garbage off the grass. Hey, well, Jason Taylor,
Joe Pillman,
years
that
later,
dude was horrible.
all of his coaches been horrible except Flores. I respected Gates, but Gates had such an ego, bro.
It was weird.
And you saw what Ross did for him. Ross called up his best friend, Woodrow Johnson, said, hire this guy. Because we're going in a different direction. What did Woody Johnson do? Hire.
He was looking. He was weird.
All right, the Kings are going to overtime 0-0. Boy, this is going to be fun, the overtime period. As Vamos is gone, probably went back to Moss's room. Yeah, I haven't liked a Dolphin offensive player since Brandon Marshall. God, you know how many years was that ago, 305?
That's that's like I say let me see. I say that about I say about 10 years, 12 years ago,
That was like 15 years ago, man.
13 years ago, 14, 15, 16.
He was only in Miami 2 years, and they got rid of him. Remember they traded him to the Bears? He kept dissing Matt Moore, called him garbage. Yeah. All right, Kings and Nashville overtime. Yep.
Interception.
Who? Roethlisberger.
Yeah, that's Rocketsburg do that. Got picked off by what's that dude name? Is it Sanders for the Green Bay?
Yeah.
Look at Mace finna do the Lambeau Leap. Mace get another ring with the Green Bay Packers. No, that's Collins, Nick Collins.
Nick Collins. Yep. Bro, I picked Green Bay that year to win because I was all into Aaron Rodgers when he got concussed. I'm like, damn. Then when he came back against the Giants, that was one of the great quarterback performances I've ever seen in my life.
I took Pittsburgh in this game. They still got their ass whooped.
That's what I was telling Steel fans that year. I said, you really think that you're playing Atlanta next Sunday night? You're going up against the marquee fan. Steeler fans hate hearing that shit. I always tell Steeler fans, what the hell was you until 1972? You was shit on the ground. And you had the AFC Championship game at home.
The
At
Raiders,
home. against the undefeated Dolphins, and you had the Dolphins down 16-0, and you still choked
Which is sleep.
at Three River Stadium. You still gagged.
Don't forget about the Steelers and the Raiders in '75.
No, 72. Same the week before the Immaculate Reception was the week before they played Miami.
Yeah.
Christmas Eve. Yeah, it was the week before.
Dang, I was 2 years old.
It was the week before.
I couldn't even reach the TV set. And somebody didn't pick me up. God, I did rob it. I don't know. I'm not crib safe myself. That's why they call him Babyface Finster. Who's smoking in the bathroom?
Fucking midget
I was
shaving his
shaving
back.
and smoking cigars.
Yep, that's what he was doing. And I was laughing my ass off when I used to see that. And then I
I
was
did see that
laughing.
cartoon. That cool cartoon was funny.
Yeah, I love Looney, I love Bugs Bunny, bro. That was my favorite, one of my favorites ever. I was a huge Bugs Bunny fan.
You still got that banner with happy birthday baby Finster.
I'll try and find it for you. I will try and find that for you.
And we gotta make a banner. You gotta make a banner. Welcome to the
Yeah,
Miami
I'll
Dolphins
definitely do that one.
Penitentiary
I'll definitely do that for you.
in lockdown because there's gonna be some quarterbacks going lockdown. Let me
Yeah.
see. We go ahead and get it. Go ahead and get two. Got to make two banners. It's gonna be the part one of the other banners. What quarterbacks going in my penitentiary? They still on the hit list in 2025. And let me see. We got Michael Parsons. He in there too. Parsons. You got Matthew Stafford. He's in there
And
too.
Gerald already said if they can't work out a contract, he will trade him. And I'm crossing
And
my fingers that doesn't happen.
we got that. And we got that. We got that. You got Michael Parsons. You got Jerry Jones. Let me see who else. And Mike y'all old head coach for the Packers. Is it Mike Carey? McCaffrey?
Mike McCarthy may be your next coach if that dumb idiot does it right. But he's not. He's gonna pick another unknown.
He needs to step down because he not a Stephen Ross. You got to go.
Mm-hmm.
Chris Greer got to go. That one dude always smiling. He got to go.
How Carl Funko or Porter Tour?
Or Funkel, whatever his name is.
Carl Funko.
Tula got to go. I can't
Oh
wait till they
man.
get rid of Tula. I just want to get this. I just want to get him out of here because and he's not my quarterback. I like Stephen the Bird.
Mm-hmm. I'm
and get
laughing
rid
my
of
ass. Yeah.
and get rid of all them Alabama fans.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Let me see if this guy's on still.
Yeah, I'm celebrate tonight.
All right. Moss put up his arsenal for tomorrow morning. No, he's done. Moss is done for the night.
Huh?
Yeah, he's done for the night. Yep.
Dang. I was
Did the
just over
Bruins?
there.
Did the Bruins lose? I'll be doing Dallas up here tomorrow. Avs and the Avalanche and the Dallas Stars tomorrow at 3 o'clock. So you know I'll be up here tomorrow. That's a big game tomorrow.
But you gonna be on tomorrow?
Mm-hmm. I'm doing hockey tomorrow. Dallas and Colorado. Hell yeah.
So I'm gonna be on. I'm gonna be on.
Money in the bag.
I'm gonna be on. I'm gonna be late coming over here tomorrow.
Yeah, it'll be 67 degrees tomorrow, raining all day.
Mike Wallace.
Remember him?
Yeah,
Mr. Butterfingers, Mr. I cannot stand our quarterback.
yeah. Him and what's his name had beef. What was that linebacker name? He used to be with Baltimore. Is it number 59? I forgot his name. I forgot that dude's name. They had beef.
Yeah, I forgot his name, but I know who you're talking about.
Number 59 for Baltimore Ravens.
I wish I wish Moss would have stayed. I would have told him, yo, I'll be over there in a minute, but he left. Plus, he gotta get up early tomorrow. But then again, it's only 8:30 his time. He's probably going to a hockey game where he lives, unless he's gonna come over here.
Yeah, he might come over here.
Well, I ain't gonna be up here much longer. Did the Kings win it? Yes, they did. They won in overtime. Who scored the goal? Who else? But my man Byfield, he's on fire. Byfield is unstoppable, folks. Quentin Byfield. Fucking Byfield, bro. This is a young black superstar, uh, 305, that he has come alive at the right time. And Melina said earlier tonight she works with his sister in Toronto.
Dang.
Yes, said that earlier tonight. Quentin Byfield, baby. And ever since I bought his jersey, he's been unstoppable.
Yep. Good. Tonight was a good win
Sure
for
was. You
Montreal.
kicked their 305. You kicked their ass tonight, bro. You
Tonight was
fucked.
a good. It was tonight we laid a smack down on Florida and
There
then
you go.
yeah, I
Melina
see
said
it.
she was the sister. There it goes.
We go to Jupiter. We go to Jupiter in 2 weeks. If we beat Florida, it'd be a clean sweep.
Yeah, you are 2-0 against them.
And we beat Tampa on the next day. Rider out the storm.
He is getting a standing ovation by the sisters in LA, boy. He's a cute young guy. Big boy, too. Oh, yeah, he's on fire right now, baby. So is LA. I told everybody, watch LA in the West. Everybody kept laughing. Nah, nah. They're coming on strong because of this young black boy right here, Quentin Byfield.
Damn.
And Melina says she works with her sister. What's the young lady? Chloe. Yeah, his sister. So we have an up and coming black superstar in LA of all places, 305.
I wish
Yeah.
they put that Seattle. I wish they put that Seattle and Denver game on.
Oh, that Super Bowl? You know what
Yeah,
you know what the NFL Network does with that Super Bowl?
yeah.
And whenever they put that Super Bowl on, they show you the entire Bruno Mars halftime show.
Come on, without the concert.
No, they give you the concert because the game was so bad.
Yep, I still got that game on tape when Cowboys took on Buffalo.
Yep.
That's when we had VCRs back then. That Super Bowl was like that Super Bowl was 6 hours long.
Which one?
I'm talking about Dallas and the Buffalo.
Oh, I think they were beating them, what,
Super,
55
Super,
17?
like it was like 52-17.
No, 59, no, it's 59 14 Dallas.
It almost been seven. They almost got 59 on Buffalo.
Oh, Moss one. You know what I'll do tomorrow? I'll go to Moss's room. Just hang out with him, depending on, you know what I'm saying? But yeah,
Yep.
Melina knows Byfield's sister. They work together at the courthouse. Because Melina works in the courthouse. Good night, Melina, by the way. Good night to Moss, everybody. As we're
Good night,
almost
Sister
done here.
Melina. Love you, sister.
Sleep well, sweetheart. And I didn't mean to get on the Maple Leafs tonight. I was just telling facts. But they can win this year, really. If there's any year for Toronto to get it done, it's this year. And I keep telling you that. Shit, I got my own problems. I'm glad my team lost again last night. I loved every minute of it.
I can't believe. And man, about 1 week ago, y'all got us. Oh, we got to get y'all back. Hell no. 1-0.
But that was a big win for the Canadiens as they keep rolling. Montreal now in eighth place as of tonight. They will be in the playoffs. The Miami still in hand.
Bravo, the Mountie, Rick
Yep,
Martel.
yep, yep. That's your anthem, bro. Byfield scores the game winner in overtime. 6 straight games he was scored a goal now for the Kings, and the Kings are looking invincible right now. The Kings are rolling, and I'll say it again: they will catch Vegas in the West. Because I don't know how the hell you lose to Buffalo. How the hell do you lose to Buffalo? How? I don't understand that.
The Bi-
Winnipeg and I forgot who Winnipeg plays tomorrow, but it's a big game for the Jets tomorrow night. They play somebody good. I think they're in Vancouver tomorrow. I think. I'm not sure. Almost 11 o'clock Eastern time. And 3:05 we're gonna be listening to DJ Screw tonight.
I'm listening to DJ Screw tonight.
There you go. Me, I'm gonna be watching more Maple Leafs crying that they blew it again tonight. Oh. And guess who we play Monday? And guess who we play Monday night? 3:05.
Who's that?
We're in Toronto Monday night. Flames at Maple Leafs. So
Oh, shoot.
yeah, and watch the Maple Leafs give us a win. Those dumbasses. Let me go to bed, man. I love you, man. I'll see you tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, I want to talk to you. Got to be off the air.
We'll do it right now then. We'll see you tomorrow afternoon, 3 o'clock Eastern. Everybody, and
Do 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 do
and
do do do.
stars and Avalanche, and then the late game, 8 o'clock Eastern. Now I know where Winnipeg is. Winnipeg at Utah. We'll see you tomorrow, everybody. Have a good night.